I want to talk about MS, multiple sclerosis, and stem cell therapy. Now, what is a stem cell? A stem cell is a helper cell. It's a cell that is undifferentiated. It hasn't turned into any other cell. It's kind of like a cell with a blank slate that it can turn into any cell. And they're located in your brain, in the bone marrow, in your blood, in the blood vessels. And they have the ability to self-renew, to reproduce themselves. So the first type of stem cell is called AHSCT. Now, this is an interesting strategy because basically they first have to wipe out your entire immune system. Then they regrow your entire immune system to change out the old white blood cells for the new ones. So the drawback to this, they have to give you chemotherapy, cytotoxic poisoning to kill off your immune system because it's dysfunctional, but they're going to give you another immune system. Now, is it effective? Well, there's an interesting 2019 meta-analysis that does show it is effective in reducing inflammation in the nervous system. And it's effective in about 80% of the cases, and it lasts about between 4 and 5 years. Now, of course, I would probably try something a little different first. And it's the next type of stem cell that I want to talk about. It's called MSC, mesenchymal stem cell therapy. Now, with this one, they actually remove certain stem cells from your own body, from the bone marrow, from the blood, and other tissues, and then they inject it into certain parts of your nervous system for the repair of the myelin sheath. But when they take it out, they have a method of increasing the reproduction of the stem cells, and then they can actually inject it back in. Now, this seems to be a promising therapy, but it's still in the clinical trials, and neither of these are approved by the FDA. Not that that means anything, but if you have MS, I put a link down below of some additional things that you might want to look at. There is some research by a doctor in Brazil that used high doses of vitamin D therapy. Now, with vitamin D, I would also add bile salts because both bile salts and vitamin D tends to greatly reduce inflammation and can greatly reduce the symptoms of MS. So check it out. I put the link down below.